Welcome back, my Hytale family, to a brand new video. Now today we're going to be talking about an exciting update which will be coming in the future for Hytale, and we're also going to be going back into the feature request tab to see how things have updated, because I know a lot of you guys said, Dom, please revisit this in a future video coming up soon to see how the voting is going in this right now, and a lot of this relates to the major update in the future which we are going to be talking about, which is super exciting. Now I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and if you wouldn't mind dropping a like and subscribing if you're new to the channel. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, so thank you guys for all of the support recently. So, of course, what's one of the biggest things in Hytale that needs improvements? The ocean. The ocean is pretty kind of meh in Hytale. There's some things that go on in there, you know, you got some big fishes, some scary ones, and that kind of thing, but it's not like it's the most alive thing in the world. Now, when I went over to the feature request tab, the number one thing that is being literally requested for so much at the moment is boats. Boats now has 3,594 requests. And obviously this one says lots of water, we need boats. I expect 100,000 upvotes, thanks. And this was only posted 7 days ago and it's already got 3,500, and it is way over 1,000 more votes than the slab snacking, which is the ability to place two separate types of slabs in the same one block space. So these two are obviously smashing the system here. But another one that comes within the what we're going to be talking about, which is to do with the ocean, is the fishing system. So we already know, by the way, so there's a status thing here which shows you which one's open, planned, in progress, completed, and rejected, which won't be happening. And the fishing system is open at the moment, but Simon has already mentioned to us in the community, I mentioned this in my last video, that they will get a fishing system 100% in the game, but they said if a modder makes a better version of it straight away, they will be very open to be working, because they're kind of quite busy with a lot of stuff, but they would be open to working with that modder and implement their version of the fishing system if someone manages to do it. Now, I haven't actually checked right now, which we can do in a second on Curse Forge if anyone's made one yet. But if they have, this could be very... I feel like someone did, but then it has to be good enough to make it into the official game. So if we go over to status and we go to planned, I feel like this one already just got added. So I feel like this one here got added into the pre-release, which was a /locate biome command. In progress, we don't have any in progress at the moment, and completed, we have a few that have been added and they have completed already. But the whole point of this video and why boats and fishing system is very popular is probably why, you know, a lot of people have been asking this question on the ocean. So back when the game launched, this person said, Simon, the ocean in Hytale is kind of empty, which is understandable given it's in early access. What level of ocean do you see in the future? Will it be calm and a beautiful level with many fish, or more kind of like, you know, Subnautica, like scary kind of vibes? And Simon said, with World Gen V2, the ocean will be way more interesting. It will be a mix of it all. And this is why obviously we're all super excited for World Gen V2, because not only is it going to change the entire biome and everything we see around us, and you can obviously see already some of the insane mod creations people are making, literally making their own avatar Pandora, but also the ocean will be getting massively expanded in so many different ways, which is where this comes into place. Boats in Hytale, heavily requested, and the game already has lots of water in, and we do need an easier way, because I do find myself in Hytale jumping across and trying to do strange ways to get across the ocean. And one of the things I used to always love about Minecraft is how you could, if you were done with living where you were, you had the ability to just be like, right, I'm packing up, I'm putting everything in my inventory, I'm making a boat, and I'm just sailing off into the sea, and just living life somewhere else. So when it also comes to a fishing system, this is what is a very nice kind of quality of life, you know, kind of peaceful update, I might call it. Like, a lot of people really love fishing systems in games. Like, they're super popular in all different types, not even just block genre games, like all different survival, single player games. Just being able to sit there and fish, and you know, sometimes some games turn it into a little bit of a mini game. You can get legendary loot from it. I think this could be something seriously good for Hytale in the future, and I'm glad that they did mention that they'll be working on it. But let's check now if any mod creators have made some. Okay, so here we are over on CurseForge Hytale, and I typed in fishing, and by the looks of things, there is a lot. Now, I remember the Gone Fishing mod, which was around for quite a while. Like when was it added? Yeah, literally when the game launched. And it looks like they've been keeping it fairly updated, because it says their last update was 7 days ago. And this one actually has 126,000 downloads. This mod adds fishing to Hytale. And while currently the mod is fairly bare bones, once the game releases and more documentation comes out, we will add more things to the mod, like new fish, a fishing mini game, that's what we mentioned earlier, and more rods. In the current state of the mod, you can craft the fishing rod with 2 sticks and 3 linen scraps in the workbench. And to use the fishing rod, just equip it and click it looking at water to launch a bobber into the water. The bobber will be dragged underwater when a fish can be caught and reeled in by right-clicking the fishing rod again. Currently, you can catch any fish in the base game. And I was wondering, they don't actually have any photos of this, which is really frustrating. But this looks like this was created by a massive modder in the game, which is super exciting. So let's jump back in now. So that's Gone Fishing there. There's one here called High Fishing, which looks to be more recent, and it was actually updated a day ago, and it actually has a trailer. High Fishing, and they have some High Fishing adds immersive configurable fishing to Hytale with a biome-aware catches, realistic bite, and real gameplay. Randomized fish size and length, and personal/global records and in-game leaderboards. And here is the gallery of what it looks like. So this is the fishing rod. And if we scroll along here, you've got a fish bag, which you can make too. And then we have the High Fishing personal records of what people have caught in game. Wow, that's super cool. This is something that I feel like I could get behind. And was this in the Hytale New Worlds modding contest? Because this has potentially, this could have a big potential for the future. What you can do: craft an angler's bench at the workbench, craft a fishing rod and a fish bag in the angler's bench, fish in open water with a tuned bobber and bite/reel timing, catch fish based on where you're fishing, freshwater/saltwater areas, catch fish you can see in nearby water or get fish from the local catch pools, and build personal bests and compete for the global/server records. And you can view the servers in game. And we have the fish bag and catch. You can release the fish back into the world as well. So it's only maybe sometimes you might just want to do it. Sounds and feel, custom sounds for casting, reeling, and bite. Wow. And then how to use: craft a fishing rod, like we already read that. Equip the rod and right click water to cast. Wait for a bite, then reel it in. Store fish in your fish bag. Okay, so it's very, and then for the future plans for this mod is seasons and tournaments, custom fish, more fishing tools including bait, more animations, expanded realistic length/weight progression, and more content to be polished over time. And High Fishing is still work in progress. So to me, I have to say this one looks the best. There's other ones that have been made. This one hasn't been updated in ages. It's very important to check when mods are being updated, and considering this one has literally been updated 1 day ago, and they've also been a part of the competition, this could be looking good for the future of Hytale, and I'm really excited. I might have to check this one out for a video. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you for watching this video. When it comes to the major ocean update, looks like that's going to be a World Gen V2 thing, but when it comes to the fishing kind of update, that could come a lot sooner, maybe along with some boats. Catch you in the next one, and leave a like, subscribe.